What the? What the hell are you on there?
Hello.
Okay, well. Clearly, never got to pick a character at this point. You good?
Yes.
Placing a turret here.
I want to put all 4 around this man. But I can't, I don't have my 4th tower.
Hello.
Ah.
That's not on forehead. I don't know. Should I just start the fucking story now? Because it's gonna be disgusting at the beginning of the story. Because it keeps making me more mad and more mad over and over again. Because I'm just waiting and waiting at this fucking point. He ain't answering me. Okay, here. I'm not gonna like, A scared the life out of me again. Anyways, okay. Let's see my throws. Okay. I might be forced out of this store. But I don't have a water bottle. Or anything to drink. So before this story, I'm gonna go get me to drink. Oh, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. Okay, good night, Nerf.
Orisa is here.
Nerf. I'll be back stream.
Enemy contact.
Are we all ready? Because I know some people can be disgusted out in a second. I'm starting from the beginning. Dumb, I got a question before I start reading. When it comes to, because I'm rereading the story, but when it goes to the one, like the nasty parts, you mean like just skip over it? So, this, I'm rereading Afterlife, right? Of K-pop Demon Hunters of Rumi and Juno. And do you know like the um like kissing parts, like stuff like that? Like let me like skip over those parts. If I'm asking you, because I know you get a little like disgusted. I know. Oh, there goes Claren. Well, okay. I guess we're just gonna. Okay. Alright. The name. I love this song. I love the story. It's just the beginning of the first chapter name just gets me for some great reason. Because it's first to last kiss. That kind of hurts my feelings. So why is it the first last kiss? I'm cold. I saw that. I loved it. I mean, okay. Yeah. You're here! Finally! I've been waiting, motherfucker! I'm tipsy. Wow, what you ordered? What flavor? That's my favorite. Damn. My favorite's mango or fucking peach or fucking marmalade. Fucker. Wait, can you buy me one? Knowing what I'm going through? Fuck you. I drink the drink normally, just drinking it and swallow the balls. Okay, the first last kiss. Oh shit, I got chills down my spine because it's the fan. Sorry, that's sorry. Anyways. Okay. Hundreds of demons were ranged from the floor. Glimlock flames swept the stage. Rumi stood before him. Zoe and Mira battled the other demons alongside her. Anyways, she lifted her sword above her head, shielding her herself. I don't know. I'm see. This is why. This is why I don't drink while I'm tipsy. This is drink, read. See, this happens. Actually, this happens. Story above her head, shielding herself, and earns the earns his
My
fire work. Rumi shrill. Why is my mom leaving? Anyways, shrill as the fire patch, her back was. Suddenly, the flames perfected. I don't know why I'm so hard to say it. She lifted her head, gasping at
Yahi
was
param vastavik
standing
hai.
before her. He was groaning, his back blistering from the heat. She cried, no. I'm gonna cry. It's just this one part. I'm sorry for everything. He took a sharp breath. No, I want to set you free. You did. His eyes filled with expression. You gave me my soul back. And now,
Yahi
her
param
eyes
vastavik hai.
filled with tears. I gave it to you. Rumi cupped his face, holding one last time.
Tactical visor
Her thumb
activated.
pressing his cheek. She closed her eyes and melted into a kiss. Oh God. Okay. He hesitated, pressed back. Their marks ignited across their skin. Juno gasped for air. His breath ramped. His eyebrows furrowed, and his lips fumbled as a slight frown. Rumi, his lips parted, and gasped. I cannot even fucking say that word at this point. Another kiss. I loved you, Gino. He tilted his head, softly placing his lips on hers. Flames battered his back, causing him to wince in pain. Tears trickled from her eyes. I loved you too, Rumi. His body disappeared into ash as his soul following around her and swirling into the air. She groaned as her sword swung toward Gwynmore, slicing him in half. He howled and his body suddenly stitched back. Okay, I stopped English right there. I don't know why. Skirting his breath, Fan's voice echoed the stadium, enlightening the whole moon. Power surged through the three girls. Zoe and Mira flew the other soldier boys. Rumi raced towards Quinwa, her strings gashing. The hormones energy ending. Where was I? The girls towards the sky. Their voices, harmony, fortaleza. No, I couldn't say that immediately, but okay. They locked hands. The power overcoming Guima, sending his flames into bliss. Clouds above them dissipates, revealing the city, in its beauty. This is what it sounds like. Oh my God. Glowing, all different colors. The whole moon showed bright. Rumi, Mira, and Zoe overlooked the city in their victory. Fans almost responded throughout the stadium. Hunter stands before them, and tripled as last. A month later, a month after a month of much-needed recovery and fans' greets, the girls started their comeback, and Rumi sat on her bed scrolling through fan messages. A peek on the window started her. It was the tiger and the bird. Rumi gasped. She was stunned at the appearance. When they escaped Wuma, the tiger pounded on the door. Oh, hello. It rubbed its head on her leg, moving to the side and sitting down, its mouth still open, revealing a note. Tied, save the date. I mean title, not save, tied. What the hell, Leonte? Happened to my voice with that one. Moving to the side and down. Okay. Save the date. She searched her balcony view wild where okay, anyways. Sinking into the ground, the tiger and bird disappeared, both rumpled on the street, both her eyes gripped. Grimward Gino to be continued. Chapter 2. Nah, no, this is not chapter 2. That was just a prologue. I don't fucking understand why they have that. That's a prologue, but okay, there's some. Chapter 1, Somewhere We Can Be. It was cold outside. Out. A cold breeze was in the air. Rumi followed the animal demons to a settled neighborhood. She climbed over the tiled roofs, standing on the highest point. She looked around, no signs of Genu. She finally decided to open the letter. The letter card read, surprise. A pair of hands, careless, her waist, and drew her sword and spun around. Genu stood before her, holding his arms out, reaching for an embrace. Rumi dropped her sword and lunged toward him. Her voice trembled. I thought I would never see you again. She squeezed him tight, the fear that he would escape and be lost again. I hopefully believed that too, until, how is this even possible? She loosened her grip. When I gave you my soul, it became a part of you, and you wanted more than anything to defeat Wuma and turn the Homeland Gold. Yes, but you each sacrificed a piece of yourself to straighten the Homeland. For you, it was something you carried, and that was me. He turned her wrist over, tracing the blue bracelet. Well, my soul, I didn't know you liked me so much. Oh my god, fucking English today. He grinned, letting out a small laugh. Well, you saved me. So, she smirked. They held each other tighter. Let the past be in the past until it's voiceless. I'm not singing that. I could sing it, but I'm not singing it. Their voices intertwined and they moved apart. How did you even get my bracelet? I found it on the stage after the show was over. She played with it on her wrist. I guess I finally gave it to my beautiful girlfriend. She blushed, ignoring him. Right, so you have a place to go, or are you staying out here to get tonight? She pointed at her hands to the cold, hard rooftop. The last time I had a home was 400 years ago. So I guess the rooftop will have to do. Alright, fine. I'm bringing you back to our intimacy. But you have to promise to stay out of Mira and Zoe's sight. Got it? Got it. I have so many questions to ask Liam. Wait, that's it, Rumi. And you know, neon's. Ow. Wait, is that okay? Neon signs of bright storefronts lined the street. A person stopped in the middle as they were walking towards the embassy. A fan had spotted them. Not spoke. Oh my god. This is why I see my voice. Just drink sometimes. Remy stuttered. The fan took out their phone and began to take a picture. Juno grabbed Rumi's hand and began sprinting. Here, take my hand. I think of where you must go. You want us to go. She looked around for escape, but only options were dark alleyways and busy streets. She sprinted at him, and she squid. I'm not gonna say that word again. In confusion, what? Why? Just do it. She shut her eyes, imagined the apartment's elevator. Their bodies evolved into a swirling cloud of colors. Rumi opened her eyes and looked around. Familiar walls and flooring surrounded them, while the light music filled the scene. They were in the elevator. She pressed the glowing white button to the penthouse. Ooh. Wow, I can't believe that happened. Not everything was lost. You the power hormone, and the hormone powers me. The elevator rung, and the doors opened. Remy saw a familiar face. It's Bobby. She pushed Juno behind the wall and covered his mouth. Hi, Bobby! Oh, ew. Why is it like that? What? Hold on. Okay. Oh, that hit. Oh, hey, Rumi. What you doing out so late? Kept checking his swimming phone. Oh, you know me. Just getting some cards to fill up on. Some cards, yeah. Okay. She pressed against Juno's mouth. He bit her in progress. She clenched her jaw. Ow! Bob began looking around past her. Where are the snacks? Rumi blocked him. They're in here. Somewhere. Oh my god. You know what, Bobby? I have a surprise for you. She quickly uncovered his eyes, mentioning for Juno to move. Rumi whips. Whoa. Rumi, why is your hand wet? His voice filled with the disgust. Do I want to say this? Do I want to say it? Chat, do I want to say this? Yes or no? I don't fucking want to say it. I want to say it at the same time. I want to continue reading. So I don't leave out a word, but this word can start something. Confusing me again. That's why she said it. But, like, do I want to say it? Do I want to? Dummy. I just want to hear a yes or no, and I'll be fine. Oh, I just want to hear a yes or a no. Like a 7 because... A 7 because I do... Okay. I'm just getting from the... Guess I'm still from that word. I'm just reading on from the sentence after that. I was doing I was also doing skincare. Gotta look my best. He nervously laughed. Oh, yeah, that's right. She pressed the buttons on her foot. Good night, Bobby. The doors closed and he realized that the elevator was going to 10 different floors. He sighed in the belief. My sweet, amazing, talented roomie, Aaron, he mentioned to the imaginary audience. Okay, man, he's fucking talking to himself like always. Mira and Zoe laughed in the living room. They were watching a combination of 702 seconds videos of turtles. Not about turtles. Oh my lord. While they were stuffing their faces with kimba, Rumi and Juno constantly tiptoed through the living room. Everything was going smoothly until Juno knocked over a box of juices on the counter. Rumi and Zoe froze, paused the video, and looked at each other in silence. Rumi looked around. Dude, I totally don't believe in ghosts, but there's a ghost in here right now. Don't say that, Mira. You know I don't like scary things, Zoe. Hi, I don't know how the fuck to say that right now. Okay, it's probably nothing. Let's just finish our movie. Rumi and Juno hid behind the counter and began whispering, arguing. She spoke through the clenched teeth. Look at what you did. And Juno mocked. I wasn't trying to knock over the huge box of fake. I'm not even going to try to fucking read that no more. That confused me so hard. Causing them to shatter everywhere and forcing us to clean them up on our hands and knees. Just shut up and hurry. They filled the box and quietly put it back on the counter. Rumi and Juno were making their way to her room when she stopped on a missing juice box, causing her to slip and create a loud bang. They drew their weapons and stood on the couch. Who's there? Show yourself. Rumi quickly pulled Juno down. My room is the last door on the right. Go. She popped up, alarming them. They don't. They both screamed in shock. I don't speak. Okay, wow. Rumi, what are you doing? Zoe jumped down. Mir spoke in her usual mud tone. You almost got slashed. You guys need to relax. We settled the hormone. There's nothing to worry about. Rumi put the juice pouch in the trash. Well, what are you doing? Zoe was cut off. More importantly, where have you been? You missed 56 seconds of Zoe's turtle videos. I don't know why I started going so hard on that number, but I did. Okay. She stared at the floor. I'm sure that was really interesting, but I was writing lyrics. She looked up through her eyebrows, caught in a lie. Really, we can hear it. Can hear it. Zoe beamed with excitement. It's not ready yet. Rumi Rumi's mind filled with images of Gina. Is not ready at all. She wondered how she was gonna tell them, or more importantly, how this happened. And there was hope for other demons. I got thirsty, but I am quite. Oops, I can't fucking say that word. Oh my fucking god. No. Ugh, bye. She ran into her room. Zoe and Mira stared at each other in suspicion.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
Okay. Nothing to be scared of, huh? Gino. He sat in her large, fluffy chair. She thought to herself, I really have to let my guard down since the homeland was sealed. But the homeland, how did you... He tilted his head in confusion. Albert heard you out there. He gestured to the walls. It's not soundproof. Anyways, Miss face flushed with embarrassment. She was reminded of all the times she had to spoken to herself, or sung weird, or spoken to a bird and tiger. Yikes. Anyways, Juno continued. If Wimla's domain was any activity left, the homeland will never be safe. The new power will rise and try stop hunters. That's impossible. We saw the homeland shine brighter than gold. I'm just warning you, Rumi. Rumi stared out the window and looked at the shimmering shield. Maybe he was just right. But for right now, the homeland is keeping us safe. She divided the conversation, so you need somewhere to sleep. I'm good right here. Gina settled into the big padded chair. Are you sure you can just sleep on that side of the bed? Suffered. Oh my god, suffered. It came out of my mouth. Did not mean to say that. Sleep in the same bed? I don't think so. Still sticking in the 18s. Huh. Gosh, you're so old. She went into the bathroom, get ready for bed, and change into something more comfortable. The choo-choo trains and teddy bears pants. Wow. Laughed. I thought you throw those away. I didn't actually. Wait, how did you? You pointed at the balcony. The tiger's eyes grew yellow. Remember, I have eyes everywhere. Rumi rolled her eyes and walked across the room. Are you going to change? Snapped his fingers. His outfit morphed into a pair of sweatpants and sweat t-shirt. Alright then. She sat down at her vanity at the light, igniting her face. She grabbed the bottle of makeup remover and dipped it onto a cotton pad. Sorry, I'm burping in a second. Hold on. Okay. What are you doing? Juno stared at her. Wadded eyes. What? Hello? Okay. My laptop is bugging, but it's fine. Oh, hi. I just realized what these sends the group chat. Anyways, stared at her constantly. Rumi forced on herself in the mirror. my skincare. And that was, what is that exactly? She paused. You know, like skipping that word again. And toners on your skin. Oh wait, I remember. You guys don't have to work so hard as real idols who keep your appearance. She finished layering a, not even fucking trying to say that again, cream on her skin, then took her braid down and began brushing her hair. Ginu got up and stood at the vanity. Here, let me do it. She was somewhat flustered. Only Celine had done her hair before. She missed those moments. They were close and hadn't let anyone else take her place since her hand passively handed him the brush. Okay, be gentle. Let me take another second. So I hate when I read so much. My voice gets, my throat gets so dry. It bothers me for some fucking reason. Of course, he frontality pulled stool underneath near the bed and sat down and made sure to start at the end and held her hair to avoid hurting her. You should let down your hair more, Rumi. She sat, waiting for him to finish. You're just beautiful with the cracks showing. Her face felt hot and felt her faded marks. He sat with the brush down on the surface and stretched his shirt, revealing his tone core. Oh my god. Anyways, he sat down and spread her hair into sections and pulled it into a loose braid. Just so you know, it's a privilege to do my hair. Thank you. She looked away and played with the ends. He moved back into the chair he would be sleeping in. I'm glad you gave me the opportunity. She turned the light off, and crawled into bed. Good night, Rumi. She tried to sleep, but her thoughts were clouding with theories of the hormone. She tossed and turned, trying to get some rest. She finally dozed off when the covers were pulled back, and she felt a warmth next to her. Anyways, dragon. Dragon, I just seen you join the game. Okay, now Microsoft's open. What is happening? I saw you join the game.
Reaper here.
Oh? Well, it seems like it is. Yeah. Yeah. Go back into the corner. What? Anyways. Bro, I don't care, bro. Don't fucking care at this fucking point. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways. Where was I at? He entered the bed, okay. Yeah, Gino had entered the bed. Oh, okay, well. Second chapter. And it's ad. Fucking hand. No, at this point, we're gonna read it off my laptop because it's gonna trigger me. Because every time on my phone's gonna bring up ads. Hold on. So we're on chapter 2. I hate that. Like, one thing about my fucking phone, it gives me ads, and I hate it. I don't have to worry about ads on the laptop. But I'm gonna... While it's loading, it's fucking loading, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this here. Then this here. What? What's happening? Why are you not working, bro? Thank you, now you're fucking working. Purchase room. No, my the story was not working, so we're done with part. We're done with you. Continue to next part. The homeowner.
Engage those hostiles.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. No. I'm so confused. What you're cut out for a second. You're lagging. Your camera was lagging for a second. No, it was for a second. No, it's the moment I put it back on, like having Discord back on my phone, it started lagging. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so trying to find where the last, like, where's the next part at? Okay. Yes, it is next part one. Chapter 2, the hormone. Hold on, before I do anything with the hormone, okay. What the fuck? Anyways, taking me a second before I start reading another chapter. Hazel. Why? Mine's clear. That's all I'm saying. Well, I got my eyes from my mama. She, before I start reading the next chapter, since we're talking about this on here. Why did someone just ask me, can I ask you a question, or do I? What the hell, Leonte? Hold on. Can I ask you a question? Do I have to? What? Why the hell is finish your live stream? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Hold on. But no, when my mom was pregnant with me, when she was getting birth to me, she was telling God, she was praying God to get me her eyes to look like her, everything like that. But back to the story. You know, she quietly whispered, She turned towards her. He turned towards her. What the hell? Wrapping his arms around her. Yeah, she faced the wall opposite of the bed, looking away from him. Rumi was still half asleep. Why are you in my bed? I thought you said I could sleep next to you. He silently whined. Well, not this close. I changed my mind. Sorry, I will leave. He moved his arm away and began to move. She grabbed his hand, and which was placed over her heart. No, stay. Juno didn't hesitate. Rumi wasn't sure what she was thinking. Her mind said no, but her heart said yes. She was taking this too fast, and he had adjusted his body and moved closer. She could feel his chest against her back. He was warm. Suddenly, she felt calm, and they drifted into sleep. The city dimmed lighting them. Okay, good English for that one. Rumi, about to come in. Not Rumi. Mira yelled through the bedroom door. Rumi sprung up. Jinu. She looked around her room. He was gone. She felt a little empty. Wait a second. Mira. She stumbled at the door. Mira stood in the door of her arms crossed. She was so annoyed. I'm coming in. She pushed Rumi out of the way. Mira, wait. Mira tilted her head in suspicion. She started frantically searching the room. Rumi was freaking out. Then remembered Juno was gone. You know, you have been acting weird. Mira gave up her search. Rumi pulled on her bed. It's nothing, really. She wondered if it was a dream. Nevertheless, Juno was gone again. Her chest began to hurt. Last time you were acting weird was when Juno was around you and you were hiding your marks. Mira looked out the tall windows at the home. She turned to Rumi. Are you sure you're good? Rumi started to stare at the ceiling. I'm all good. Are you still going out for dinner after the live performance at 5? Holy shit. Okay. Of course, you better be there. I will, I promise, Mira finally left her room. Rumi stood in front of the window looking at the homeland and spanned over the city, shining bright. She squinted far into the distance and it appeared to be a tear. No. I thought we sold it. Juno was right. I was right. She heard a voice under her bed. She left the blanket and hanging over the edge, but may I be wrong? Where the fuck did I just disappear to? My fucking thing. Hold on. She raised an eyebrow. I knew it. It wasn't a dream. She felt relief. Why are you under there? Had to find a place to hide. He scrounged out of under the bed. You can teleport and you hide under the bed. He looked out the window beside her. We didn't want to worry her. The hormone could be fine. Maybe it might be just an illusion. She turned away. I need to talk to Celine. Maybe she has answers. We need to check the hormone before Juno faced her. Juno, I don't even know how you survive, or how are you even controlled by Guma anymore. Hold on. Someone texted me again. What the fuck, bro? Is someone you love not a relationship? leaves and goes to a different state. How do you move on and be happy with that? I'm not fucking answering that. That's depressing to me. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. He nodded, not sure what she was planning. She took a quick shower and fixed her hair before leaving. They took the staircase to remain out of sight. Celine's office was 2 stairs down. It was just fair enough to run into someone. Oh my god. Some conversations. He gently opened the door, allowing Rumi to go through. There were some cameras in the hall, but there were blind spots. We were where the cameras couldn't reach. She pointed at to a corner, and looked back at Gino. They quickly sprinted to the empty space just behind the wall. Rumi scanned the area for any people. The coast was clear. They moved into Celine's office. Front of Celine's door, oh my god. Office, oh my god. Which was tucked away at the end of the hall. I'm going to talk to her first before you come in, okay? Oh my god, I'm getting cold. Fuck. Okay. You knew lean against the wall. Okay, I'll be here. I'll be out here. Out here. Rumi brace herself. Why did Dragon leave? What just happened? Can you stop doing that? No one needs to hear you shoot something in the fucking light. Okay. It had been a while since she last spoke. Okay, well, he left. Wow, okay. Anyways, so to Celine, their relationship was a bit rocky after she lashed out during the Sergeant Boys takeover. Of course, Celine conjured the girls on their achievement, but she couldn't help but feel bad for what happened with Rumi. Rumi pushed the door in the bright room, burning her eyes. She peeked around the corner. Celine's head popped up from her desk. Oh, hello, Rumi. It's been a while. Rumi sat down in one of the chairs. Yeah, it has. It has. She. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking say that word today. Oh my lord. And so I have a question or a couple. Go on. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me fix my body. Holy cow. Oh, my body hurts. Oh. Go on. Celine kept writing. She sat up in the seat. What if there was a crack in the home after we sealed it? Celine dropped the pen. What? That would be impossible. Once it turned gold, the demons were settled away forever. Your girls turned it better than gold. I know I saw a crack. I know it's not possible, but Rumi, I know you're stressed after all that happened. The hormone is fine. She went back to writing, paying less attention to Rumi. Rumi was getting impatient. Celine, you have to promise me to not freak out. I need to show you something. Or someone. She briefly stopped and looked at Rumi. I can't take any promises, but go ahead. Rumi went outside to the room and brought Yunu in. She warned him that Celine might try to kill him. Alright, remember to not freak out. She slowly dragged Yunu out from behind the wall. Celine immediately ripped open her drawer and grabbed a long dagger with the dense. I can't fucking speak. Oh my lord! Dedications, suspicions on the blade, pointed it at Juno. Rumi was going on. Rumi moved in front of Juno and made both of them back up. It's okay, it's not what you think it is. Celine scuffed. You let a demon stay on this side when the hormone was sealed. Rumi shook her head. No. He was killed by Gleamlaw. He gave his soul to me. Don't know how this happened, but he's here now. Celine lowered her blade. This doesn't make sense. You chimed in. Don't think I'm a demon anymore. Celine glared at him. Once a demon, always a demon. This is exactly what happened to your mom. Oh lord. Rumi's heart shrunk and snapped back. I will not fall for Glumaw's plan. She remembered when Juno had betrayed her before. She was blah, 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 blah. That would never happen again. Rumi, it's time I tell you what happened to your mother. Chapter 3, My Father. Celine motioned to the door. He should leave. Rumi raised her eyebrow, frowned. Everything you tell me, you can tell him too. Celine stared in disbelief. Was she being serious? Stop acting foolish, Rumi. He is a demon, and this information about your mother, who was lost to demons, she stood for him. Juno looked around awkwardly. I will just leave, Rumi. No, it's fine. Juno began walking away. Oh my god. I will be outside when you're done. Rumi slunched into the chair. That went great. Fine. Got what you wanted. Rumi, you have no idea what happened. He is a distant threat to you. Celine straightened her shirt to her climb herself and sitting back down in her desk chair. She pulled a box out of the drawer. You're half demon, as you know. Yes. She handed Rumi the box. I thought it was time to. You had to look at that. What is this? Rumi gently opened the box. It was her mother's stuff. Oh my god, hold on. I picked myself because I'm falling out of my chair. I might stop reading after this page for the rest of the night because my throat is kind of hurting from this film. So, and I'm going to read the rest of it tomorrow. My throat is hurting. I went too far. What is this? Rumi gently opened the box. It was your mother's stuff. Her orange, no, I'm not gonna try it. Her notes to your father. There's something I haven't told you. She grabbed the first folded paper. My father, yes. She took a deep breath. He's still alive. Rumi dropped the box, crashed, causing all the stuff to shatter. You lied to me. You told me he was dead. Celine looked away. I'm sorry, Rumi. You started to pick up the letters. Not started. I'm like, let me. Rumi, oh my god. I just wanted you to know, wanted you to be safe. I kept it away from you. I was hoping he would stay away. I know I was wrong. Rumi looked at the box, stared at the box in her hands. Is there anything else you're keeping from me? There's more. Rumi.
I aim to devastate.
I'm gonna find a spot to save it later. Right. Oh shit. There's more. Rumi stared at Celine and induced guilt. You see, your father wasn't just any demon. He was the son of Luma. Rumi's eyes wide. Okay, well, the story's gonna be paused for a second because I gotta go grab food. Be back.
Lucio coming at you. Let's get loud. Oh, let's break it. Damn! Oh, let's break it. Damn! Keep up with this.